Welcome in on a Friday. We've got a lot to do, especially before TJ comes in and offers 700-word answers for 7-word answers. Rico, lovely Buccaneers hat, creamsicle style, tremendous.
Well, you said I couldn't pull it off. So
You did. You did. Then again, I didn't think they made Snoopy mummy shirts, so you're really 2 for 2.
Happy Halloween.
All right, we're going to settle something to start the show today. To Jamo or not to Jamo? That is the question. We had a debate off air. We're going to bring it on the air. And I want to be clear. There's no fan on the planet who's ever going to complain about winning. No one's complaining about winning. This is about all of the consternation of the past week to 10 days where even your offensive coordinator, John Morton, is apologizing to Jamo like he's Don Corleone. The team talking about wanting to get him the football more. Dan Campbell talking about wanting to get them the football more. And it comes down to this. Does the best version of this team need, not want, but need more Jamo? That's the crux of this. Now, look, you say no, I say yes. Once again, no one is going to be butthurt about the team winning. That's not what this is. But it's a question about what does the best version of this offense look like? For you, you say it's just fine. We're rolling along. We don't need to do anything else. And then you went on a Nick Marsh diatribe and you lost me. I went to the bathroom. But I want your spiel. I give you my spiel. And it's the people's spiel. That's the one that counts.
248-539-9797. Here's how I see it. Mike, John Morton, the offensive coordinator, came out. He apologized, and he says, he needs to try to get Jamo more involved in the offense. I understand that. That's his coordinator's job. But when I really look at this, they don't need to do this. The beauty of the Lions offense is you can't just stop one person. There's so many different branches to this that if you try to shut down Amon-Ra, okay, fine, we're going to run with Gibbs. And okay, we're going to shut down Gibbs. Okay, fine, Montgomery will go. Now, if there's a game where he fits into the flow, great. But I think offenses really do themselves a disservice when you try to force feed somebody the ball. You see it often when, okay, person X is trying to set a record, so they're trying to make sure they get a number of carries or receptions or passes or whatever, and you take yourself out of the flow. The Lions' flow is beautiful right now. I mean, their offense is fun to watch. I don't need them trying to make sure they set up about 6 or 7 plays just to keep one man happy. That was the beauty of this thing, man. It was unselfish football. It was, hey, you know what? I'm going to smile when my teammate shines. Let's keep that thing going. I don't need Jamo to be the main focus of an offense because I don't think that's you shouldn't be making certain plays.
See what he just did there? He did that little straw man thing. He just changed the terms of agreement. Who the hell?
Did you read the contract?
Yeah, I did. And in the fine print, it says F you. No one is saying it needs to be the focal point of this offense. I need you to retract that. That's an absurd. You tried to slip that
No. When it seems like you're going to have plays for him.
Yes.
That's a focal point in your offense.
No. There are plays for Brock Wright.
There are, but you know what? Until I hear Morton saying, I apologize to Brock Wright, then I'll say, okay, well, they're going to try to make sure they make Brock Wright happy. Mike, you've seen this before.
They paid Jamo a lot of money, and he is their biggest play threat. He's a bigger play threat than Amon-Ra, Laporta, any of these guys.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
No one's saying he needs to be the focus. I think it's as simple as we need to get something from him in order for this thing to hit max capacity, the flux capacitor. That's all.
But as you said, he's the biggest threat. He's the biggest decoy.
Exactly.
You're paying. Okay, so fine. Other teams are still going to have to respect him.
Jackson. He still had 1,000-yard seasons. He still scored 10 touchdowns. I'm telling you he's scoring this week.
That's fine.
It's happening.
If he scores in the flow of the offense, fine. I don't need to see this offense changed Because he's in his feelings.
I don't think it'll change. Didn't you see the best version of this offense was last year, right? Okay. So what? Look,
the version this year's pretty.
You like this version better, where they run it a little bit more. Goff doesn't get the 30 throws. You're more comfortable here. That's fine.
They're
point
out
I'm
there,
making is,
doing Superman leaping over Spider-Man.
I don't care about celebration. You can miss me on that. I just look, people. Where do you fall on this? It's clear Jamo's been a hot topic. Not for me. I like winning, but I am going to say, if you want me to be totally honest, is the best version of this team with a sprinkling of more Jamo. Yeah. No, not the focus. I'm not going to do, what did you comp it to? The whole, hey, let's get Nick Marsh the football thing. No, I agree with you there.
Let's put him in some jet sweeps. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's make sure he gets X amount of touches.
Well, I like Jamo in the red zone on some of those jet sweep or reverse calls they had last year. His speed is electric. It is worth using.
It is, but here's the thing. He signed his contract. He's here. You don't have to worry about him hitting the portal if he's disgruntled. It's the NFL. He's going to collect his check, and he's going to be here next year.
You think it really works that way?
What?
It does not work that way. Keeping your stars happy, ego management is the biggest skill a coach can have.
But that was the beauty of this team, Mike. They were egoless.
Yeah, well, the problem is the egos happen when you get paid. Okay. Look, bottom line,
know what? Hold on.
Thanks.
Point you.
And again, I want to be clear. I don't think it's more targets. I don't think it's this wild shift. I think making him from a full decoy to a guy the team actually can dot you with once a game, yeah, I think that helps the football team. If they go out this week and he catches 10 passes, I'd be pissed because I'd be on your side. We don't need to artificially alter this.
And I guess I'm looking at it, if you get no catches, but they win, we win. Everybody wins. Okay, you didn't get to dirty up your uniform. Don't care. We won the game, right? Let's move on to the next one.
He's scoring a touchdown. You know this, right?
Oh, I'm sure they have some plays designed for him.
But I do think, from a big play standpoint, that is one thing this team is missing.
But are they, though?
Yes.
Because I think your big play person is Gibbs. And his home run, I could take any carry 80 yards down the field untouched.
Right, we're talking in the passing game. I mean, it's effective. It's good. Goff is playing very good football. But it's the last piece to unlock here, is that once every couple of weeks, that 70-yard touchdown pays dividends, man. And it's the last piece to unlock. That's all. Look, it's nothing I'm angry about. I believe me. Rico, if they go out and win 17-14, what the hell do you think I'm going to say? Right. I ain't got a problem with it. But it's clear it's on their mind. Now, I'm with you. I don't need anybody apologizing to anybody.
Right, because it's like, okay. Because I would have been like, Morton, did we win the game? Yeah. Then I ain't apologize. So, yeah.
Sure. Okay. 248-5.
That's your buddy.
248-539-9797. David, where do you fall on this?
I fall in, yes, they need to get Jamo more involved within the offense. Not forcing him the ball, but get him more involved. Rico, earlier in this season, there was question marks regarding Laporta's input with the offense. They came out the next game, and within that offense, gave Laporta the ball. There were questions about St. Brown after the Chiefs game. Where is he? Where was he? There was a problem here. Next game, they came out and made an effort within the offense to get St. Brown the ball. All this is making sure that your offense flows. You cannot tell me that you watched that Chiefs game that they played against them when they scored 17 points, and you can't tell me that not having Jamo within that offense would have helped them. Yes, it would have helped them.
I mean, maybe it would have helped, yes.
Having Jamo within the offense would have helped them against the Bucs. Don't look at the points they scored, 24, and think that their offense was great. Their offense had moments in that game where they did nothing. They punted the ball because the offense did not move the ball the way they usually do. Involving Jamo, there were moments where he was open and Goff didn't get it to him. Within the offense.
Do you feel like you're being lectured to?
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. No, but here's what I will retort that with, David. You guys have constantly told me, are the Lions the best team in the NFL right now?
Mike has said that.
Okay. Are they the top two in the NFL right now, David? I'll keep going until I hit the number. Okay? We can do this all day.
I hear what you're saying, yes.
If they're one of the best teams or the best team in the NFL and Jamo has not been feasting at the table, okay. If he scores, he scores. But right now,
I don't care about the scoring, but just within the offense.
Right now, the offense is winning. People are not just here locally. You're one of the best teams in the NFL, and he's not that involved in the offense. So therefore, keep doing what you're doing. Don't screw this up to appease one man.
Kenny, I'll get to you momentarily. We are up against it, and I really like it when David and Rico yell at each other. It's fantastic. Look, if you don't like this and you want to talk Halloween candy, you can do that and I can leave. But we do have a football game this weekend, and I think the Jamo thing is worth it. Okay, so if you want to have some kind of Kit Kat versus Reese's debate, you can do that. I can start my weekend early.
Left Twix.
248-539-9797.